Hi there folks, welcome back to Rich Reviews, and this is my 11th review of the year. This also may be my best film so far I've seen this year, given what is happening so far in the world, and hope you all are staying safe. And the film I'm reviewing for you now here is Blow the Man Down, and yes, that is actually something in the beginning of this film here. And this is co-written and co-directed by Brittany Savage Cole and Danielle Cruddy. And this premiered last year at the Tribeca Film Festival. And quickly, Amazon Studios bought the film, and of course, it's been sitting on the shelf all that time, and basically given the fact that, hey look, we're all stuck at home right now, this might be a good opportunity to check out what's on Amazon Prime. And this film opens with sort of a Greek chorus of old fishermen singing Blow the Man Down, and also a couple other fisherman tales to go along with the entire story. So set in East Cove, Maine, this is a New England fishing town, and I don't know if this is an actual fishing town, if it was made up for the actual story, but if there is an actual fishing town like this, then wow, so be it. That's actually quite interesting. This town was unofficially ruled by 4 different women. As we see in the beginning of the film, one of these women, Mary Margaret Connolly, has recently passed away. That leaves the 3 other women, 2 of whom are played by June Squibb and Annette O'Toole, and so they carry on without her. Now the first thing they want to do is close a local brothel that happens to be run by Margot Martindale, and probably one of her finest things I've ever seen her do. And Mary Margaret Connolly sort of protected this brothel for many, many years. Again, as a couple of women have described it, it was chaos for a while, then they run under her score. Now, of course, she's died, and one of the first things they do is confront Margot Martindale in a beauty salon. They all act nice towards her, and they try to nicely convince her, oh yeah, you might want to shut down, you might want to refurbish the place, go on a cruise, do something like that, and Margot Martindale is not having it with them. And so then, of course, we meet the 2 daughters of the local woman who have recently died. Priscilla, played by Sophia Lane, and Mary Beth, played by Morgan Saylor, and I think Morgan Saylor has a slightly higher resume than Sophia Lane. Morgan Saylor's been in a few profile films in a supporting role. So Mary Beth one night goes out to a bar. She's drinking. She sees a guy who happens to be the guy who played Microchip from the Punisher series. She goes with him. She sobers up long enough to realize, oh yeah, there's a gun in the car. They crash. She sees in the trunk that there's blood. Now, of course, she runs off. He goes after her, in part either to explain the situation away or to eliminate any witnesses. What do you know? This man ends up dead. Mary Beth then goes to Priscilla. Priscilla is like, okay. At first Priscilla wants to go to the police. They don't. And of course, then they try to stuff him in a cooling container, and of course the body is not small enough to fit in this cooling container, and obviously they have to chop off the body. In order to chop off the body, not gag it off along the way, one of these characters mentions something about having to eat a particular something and not have to think about it while they're eating it. This, of course, is not the only body to show up in the ocean. A floater then pops up from the ocean. 2 cops that are investigating it trace this person back to the local brothel, and basically we're introduced to a subplot about this one prostitute who's played by the woman who's on Glow. I have not seen that show, so I clearly need to catch up on stuff. And basically the Margot Martindale character is like, yeah, she was going to leave you, she was only out for herself. The local girl is like, you're completely wrong, she wouldn't do this to me exactly. As we come to learn, the Margot Martindale character has been running racket out on the docks because, hey look, sailors need love as well. One person that Mary Beth killed had money waiting for her, and of course she comes to realize, oh yeah, these 2 girls may have been involved in the disappearance of this one guy. And of course she acts sweet and innocent, but of course the darker side of her comes out. Of course, now I think one of the more interesting things is this is not on the level of Knives Out. Nothing can be Knives Out because that would be of real high quality. This is a reasonably good film. I would think part of this is sort of like what Woody Allen did for a while with New York, make his own character and have it also be like David Lynch, exposing the seedy underbelly of any small town, because there's always dark secrets in most small towns. I don't know if that's actually true. If you probably look hard enough, there probably is something to be said about my hometown. And also, we do get another subplot involving one of the local cops who's a fresh-faced individual, and all the old ladies are sweet to him. And this one person knew Mary Beth from long ago, and obviously he begins to suspect her that she might be involved in some way, somehow. But of course, in a film like this, is he willing enough to walk away from it? And this is one of the more better acting I've seen in a while. No one here is going to win awards or anything like that. Hey, look, if theaters are shut down for long enough, maybe this could be considered for an Oscar. I doubt that could happen, but hey, look, I've never heard fishermen sing so well. So, folks, in the end, what I'm going to say about Below the Man Down, I'm going to give this, makes me laugh, I'll give this a matinee rating because it's playing on Amazon Prime and we all are stuck in our houses with nowhere to go. So, folks, Below the Man Down, have you seen this? What do you think? I'm at Twitter at Michael Richard Reviews 2. I'll see you next time, folks. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, enrich yourself in knowledge. I'll see you next time, folks. Yes, hooray.